Bill Snopper here. Summer's ending and it's time to make a clean sweep of inventory. It's the end of summer sales event at Franklin Sussex Auto Mall. Every new Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram are clear the lot savings in the thousands.
Start the fall season in your choice of a new 2017 Jeep Compass or a new 2017 Ram 1500 Quad Cab Express, both just $189 a month.
And we can help you with credit. We'll get you approved and driving fast. Hurry to Franklin Sussex Auto Mall, Route 23 in Sussex.
Jeep Celebration Event, Ram Power Days.
This game is sponsored by the Newton Pride Foundation. The Newton Pride Foundation is proud of all the accomplishments of all Newton athletics. Newton Pride Foundation. Find out how you can become a volunteer by going to newtonnjpride.org.
First half action here at Newton High School in this Freedom Division clash. And Newton has a great chance here. Watch Kevin Ioso chase down the through ball, but it's High Point goalie Rob Osborne with the save before Brock Sisko clears the area. What a play there by the Wildcats, and we have no score. The Braves keep the pressure on, and it's Ed Lynch with the blast that catches the crossbar, and we remain scoreless. Unluckily there for Lynch. Newton gets a corner kick to watch Jacob Carter of High Point protect the line off the Ed Lynch header, and High Point dodges another bullet. Now watch Lynch with the good move and the pass to Christian Hasty, but he hits the crossbar for the Braves as they keep knocking on the door. The Braves finally break through here, and once again it's Ed Lynch with the shot, and he gets to his own rebound and he scores, and the Braves have a 1-0 lead with 13 minutes to go in the first half. And Lynch finds the back of the net again off the great touch from Christian Hasty as he beats the keeper and he scores the goal, and Newton has a 2-0 lead less than 2 minutes later. High Point gets a good chance here. Watch Ron Bravatt break in and he beats the keeper, but his shot goes just wide, so close, and we go to the break with Newton holding the 2-0 lead. Second half action, High Point's looking for that first goal, and off the set piece it's Sawyer Fenlon sending it in, and the ball deflects off the crossbar, and it stays 2-0 Newton. Now watch Newton goalie Noah Metzger come flying off his line to make the stop here, as Newton would go on to blank High Point 2-0, and the first of the two teams' meetings this season.
I think we really need to step it up in the division after we had a loss to High Point and really undeserved tie to, I think it was Vernon. I feel like we really need to make a statement and bounce back and show that we can play. 'Cause we haven't had the hottest start, but I feel like we've had a lot of practices. We've been working very hard. I feel like this is going to be an instrumental milestone in where we push forward and hopefully keep the wins rolling in.
We knew they were going to come in strong because we beat them last year for the league up here, and we were battling some games and we lost in the second half, but we're coming back and we had some great practices and we're building momentum to further this season.
After coming off of the last two losses last week, we knew we had some things to improve on. Looked forward to High Point, and we got a good result. Happy to get the shutout.
It was a big momentum builder for us. You know, we've kind of struggled the last couple games, having led against both Sparta and Mount Olive, and then unfortunately giving those games up. So we've been working hard the last week or so of practice and really trying to push them, change some guys around to kind of see if we get a little different look. And overall, I was happy. I mean, you know, you're never truly happy as a coach, but we're definitely getting there. This was a big win. You know, they were a very talented team. I was actually surprised after how many players they had lost from last year. You know, Fenland's always a great player. Their center back in the back, I thought, did a phenomenal job. And they definitely have some pieces there that they're going to continue to build as well. But overall, for us personally, it gives us good motivation, and we can continue to hopefully move forward looking ahead at the season.
Newton dominated this match pretty much from the get-go, putting a lot of pressure on the High Point defense. And Ed Lynch came up big with 2 goals, which ended up being the only goals of the game for a big win for the Newton Braves.
The first one, I took it down the sideline. I took a shot, tried to put it back post. It didn't go, but I just followed my shot and just buried it again. And then the second one, Christian Hasty, great to have him on the field. He played a great through ball, and I just put it back post.
Newton came into this game with an unusual 2-game losing streak. Doesn't happen too often here at Newton. So the Braves were determined after losing the leads against Sparta and Mount Olive to finish strong in the second 40 minutes, I should say, and they did and got the win.
After those 2 losses, we were obviously pretty heartbroken. Our coach, I got to credit all to Brian. He was really pushing us to our limits, saying we can't let stuff like that happen. He's going to push us to our physical limits, and he's hoping stuff like that will never happen again. And we have a new mindset now, so hopefully we can keep rolling, and that won't happen again.
We came out hard in both those games, and we put some goals and points on the board, and then we kind of lost there in our mentality. But from these practices, we were able to hone in on it and pick it up big time.
Yeah, that's totally been the story so far. Even in today's game, I mean, we had so many opportunities. We hit the crossbar 2 times, a couple other breakaways where the goalie made a good save, but you should convert those. And we kind of have been notorious this year for letting teams hang around a little bit too long. So hopefully we can get that taken care of. So as we move forward with the season and into tournament play, we can make a run at something potentially.
Coach Brian Barton made some changes to his defense. Josh Fowler went back and played center back, and it worked out well today.
One of the big things is that we just had to stay organized, and we had to make sure that our back four was staying connected and we were all on the same page, and we worked on communication and trying to making sure everyone was all together so we could defend as a unit.
Today was the 3rd shutout for the Braves against a High Point team that was averaging 3 goals a game, so it gives the Braves team a lot of confidence.
It's big for us, especially giving up some goals that maybe weren't deserving and some crappy goals maybe that shouldn't have gone in, especially late in games. It was good to, come out here and keep them down and not let them score.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was key for us today. At halftime I had said, our reputation right now is a team that's winning at halftime and then goes on to lose. Like, that's what other coaches know. They research these things. So I said it's so important for us to keep the clean sheet. Let's make that our team goal. And they did, and I was proud of them. They stayed organized, compact, and overall they did a really good job. Even at the end there where High Point was attacking with basically everybody. They were still staying in their zones, making the defensive plays we needed.
Second half of the season is going to be very exciting for the Braves. They weren't too crazy about the first half, suffering losses to Hackettstown, a tie to Vernon, but they're hoping second time around in the Freedom Division to beat the Tigers, beat Vernon, and also do well in the Hunter Warren Sussex tournament.
We just got to keep it rolling. That's it. Just got to keep hoping breaking wins, and hopefully everything stays the same, and keep working hard. That's it.
The Hackettstown game, the score was not indicative of how we played. It was tied for a little while, and we were dominating them. Some unfortunate things happened in that game, but we're moving forward. So I can't wait to get another shot at them. The Newton kind of way is you don't care who you play. I want to play any team. I don't care the situation or the team it is. So I look forward to the competition, and hopefully they're ready for it.
This game is sponsored by the Newton Pride Foundation. The Newton Pride Foundation is proud of all the accomplishments of all Newton athletics. Newton Pride Foundation. Find out how you can become a volunteer by going to newtonnjpride.org.